I am on the way from Jumla to Humla, and I have to go a little bit a longer way because the short way over Damgadi and Chamkali Pass, then to Dharma and over a bridge to Tipal in Humla is not possible because the bridge has been swiped away by the river last August. So I have to go from Jumla to Manma in Kalikot. I came along this road 3 hours, and now I have to go along this road, continue till down there, far away you can see the yellow bridge, which I have to cross from this side of the valley to the other side of the valley, where you can just see a bus going. Far away, this yellow bridge there in the mist, and then we have to drive about 4 hours this road still in Kalikot till we come to Bajura. So I will put the helmet on and start driving towards this bridge, and then we can together see how we go. So far I made almost 100 kilometers from Jumla via Manma. That's the main Karnali highway. Same way as you would go back from Jumla to Surkhet, or the other way around as I came from Surkhet to Jumla. Here on the other side of the valley you can see the road I'm going, then all valley up again. It will be a 1.5 days path without any blacktop, just gravel, rocks, often sand as well, but not as much traffic. They have renovated that road last year in 2023. So let's see how much better it is. Today we have the 15th of April 2024, Tuesday. And if everything goes well, all day long driving today, staying overnight somewhere in Bajura district, and then all day long tomorrow should allow me to come to Sarkigat in Humla, where we meet our Humla team, Ritz Nepal Humla team, and with whom we go then into the village. But from there on there is no road anymore, so I have to park and store the motorbike in our shed we have rented, and then it will be only walking. Here you can see the yellow bridge, a steel bridge, which we have now to cross to the other side of the valley. Down there is the steel bridge. Shortly we will see the junction where we have to turn sharply right, down, and then finish Blacktop for the next few weeks till I'm going back to Jumla. Oh, okay, they have cemented the access road. That is wonderful. That was a real difficult part till last year. So they just have done that new. It was very difficult to drive here, huge rocks. So that's amazing to see. At least a part of it. Oh no, they are in front as well. Oh, that is so much better. You can see all the mist in the air. There are mainly two reasons for that. The main reason is the wildfire. The farmers burn all down the fields from last year and the grass in the steep slopes so that the grass has opportunity to grow again. So that causes unbelievable smoke every spring in Nepal. Very harmful for people and the environment. And second, it has not even snowed in the winter and not rained since weeks, so there is a lot of dust. So beautiful, this access road. Last year it was a real struggle. Here we are on the yellow steel bridge, crossing the Karnali downs and here up. There is also a hanging bridge over there. And now we start officially the trip to Humla, which we hopefully will reach the end of this road by tomorrow, Wednesday, 16th April, in the later afternoon or so. So far from Jumla to here, it was exactly 100 kilometer, exactly 100.0 kilometer, and we had an average speed of 29 kilometer per hour. Now let's see what speed, average speed we will have by tomorrow evening. I always close the helmet shield because of the dust. So the voice may sound slightly different. There, straight on the other side of the valley, you can see the road we just came. The main road from either the Damgadi in Mugu or Jumla to Surkhet or Nepalganj, and then anywhere east or west of Nepal you want to go to, especially to Kathmandu, the capital, in the east from here. When we started this video, we looked across the valley and saw this road. Now we are on it. Second gear, slippery, all kind of sandy, but still possible. Down the Karnali River. That's what probably the major part of this road will be. Lots of rocks, but if it's like this, not bad at all. As quickly mentioned before, in Jumla, this year there was not even a centimeter of snow throughout the whole winter, which is devastating because the winter crops need water, of course. So neither has it rained nor snowed as it used to. When we were here living as a family in the 90s, we had up to 1 meter and sometimes even more snow in Jumla. And now, several years already, we had not even a centimeter of snow throughout the winter. Very clear signs of climate change, which I have announced already over 25 years ago, that we do feel that and see that in this pristine and unique ecosystem of the Himalayas. Unfortunately, very few hard science data are collected or recorded, and therefore the wider world has no idea. In a more developed country, farmers are of course insured against crop failures, and as you can imagine, that's just simply not existing in Nepal. And therefore, if crops fail, that's it. People have to find another way how to get their hunger quenched and their children fed. The other problem is the rainy season, the monsoon. In the last 10 years, it usually came much earlier, and it went much longer. Usually it should start in early June till middle of September, but sometimes it starts already middle May and goes on to middle October. And overall, way more water, but not in a very averaged, nice way, the way the farmers would like and the land would like, but in huge amounts in short time period, which causes again huge landslides, loss of topsoil, which is already rare in such a unique environment because it's so much of rock and there is very shallow topsoil. So let's have a quick stop here. You can see here two rivers coming together, and that's for Hinduism always a very typical sign for a religious sign. And you can see there over there, that white one is a little temple, and they usually have a priest who lives there and makes puja or worship to one of their Hindu gods or several of them. So that's a traditional sign. If three rivers come together, it's even more important as a religious symbol. As scripture, the Bible says, instead of worshipping the created things, worship the Creator. So this for food for thought. We continue our way still in district of Calicut for probably another 3.5 to 4 hours, depends on the road, before we enter the Bajura district. It's already significantly warmer. I had to take one inside fleece off, but I still wear the jacket to protect a little bit from the wind and rather more from the dust of the road if there is a car or a truck coming. So I think we've seen at least the beginning of this road. I think we take here a quick break and we stop the video here. You can see here a hanging bridge which leads people across the river from one side to the other. Not possible for motorbikes, as you can see, on cars even less, but for people. Stop recording.